this must be one of the most unbelievable, most incredible apartments in Kigali, in all of Rwanda, I would even say in all of East Africa. It's located in the very luxurious neighborhood of Vision City, located in the heart of Kigali, but it is not at all what you would expect from the typical Vision City apartment. You can get a sneak peek here of why I'm saying this. We're going to show you everything. It's a smart home. Everything is smart. You can even switch on the microwave with voice control. There's a gym in here. There's a radio controlled shower. You just have to see this. So, but let's start at the beginning. If you're coming to this place, if you're a guest, there's a very fancy doorbell, which works like a doorbell at first time, but if you actually look at it, it does so much more. It records you. The person getting the notification on their phone that you're here can even listen to you and then decide to open for you or decide not to open. Now, if you are the owner, however, this smart lock has 5 different ways of getting into the apartment. Way number 1, you have a card like you have in a hotel. Number 2, you have a PIN code that you enter. Number 3, you have a fingerprint sensor that will allow you to get in and unlock it. Number 4, facial recognition. There's a camera in here, so you can open by just showing your face. And number 5, very old school, you can simply use a key. But who would want to use a key if you have so many cool ways to actually opening it? Now then you come in, and there's a really neat feature here, because you take off your shoes, right, when you come in. So there's this little chair built into the wall where you sit down, take off your shoes, or put them back on again, without struggling and looking very unelegant like you would normally. Now, if you don't want to take off your shoes, such as these shoes, they're a bit, take some time, you can just kick them off. There is this incredible machine. It's actually my first time ever seeing something like this, and I'm blown away. Because when you look closer, you can see there's a plastic film here, and that film is sticky. So what you do when you come in, don't want to take off your shoes, you just put your foot onto this plastic film. It sticks to the bottom of your shoe, and then you step here, and there's some blades that will just cut it off. So shoe number 1, shoe number 2. And now you just have this plastic foil, and all the filth from under your shoes stay exactly there, protected by the plastic film, and you don't carry it inside the house. Talking about the inside, now you come home, you want to switch on the lights, and we have so many different light options, all of which are smart, so you can also steer them from your phone or by voice, which I'll show you in a second. You have the very classic spotlights. But then you also have a main light in the center with different colors. You have a strip light all around. You have a trim light, which is the ones here on the bottom. They go throughout the entire apartment, everywhere they go. So you can control them from here. Trim light on, off, and trim light back on. You can see it light up. You have a second sort of trim light, which is on the belt height, for belt height of a very tall person, taller than me, but still on this person thing. Different colors again throughout the apartment, because of its height, it's called the bell light. Then you have more different options. Sorry, let me on. One really cool thing, especially if you want to save energy, you have a leave home button, which basically shuts off everything as you leave home. And then you have a back home button, so when you come back, it just shuts everything back on as it used to be. There's more different variation of light colors in this shelving, and you will see the wooden features much more in detail when we get in. Now, very quickly, let me show you the most incredible guest bathroom I've ever seen. You need to come around here because I feel like the moment I open the door, let me turn on the lights on there, something cool will happen. The toilet knows that you want to use it, so it automatically switches on, or open, that's the word I'm looking for. But this is not the only cool feature. This remote control looks very sophisticated, and it is. Now, I'm telling you, this is not for TV or for the controlling the entire smart home. These are just the different functions that this toilet has. So incredible. You can see you can heat the toilet lid to different temperatures, and it actually works. I mean, it's a bit difficult to show on the video, but this toilet lid is warm. So when you sit down, you have your surfaces on which you're sitting warmed. Smart mirror, of course, with lights inside, steam function, very different design features in here. This wooden theme that goes throughout the apartment is reflected here. I'm going to leave this room because we have so much ground to cover. Another nice feature, you would think that this is simply a picture, but it's not. Behind that picture, you have the switchboard. So all your fuses are here, neatly tucked away by this picture, so they're not in the way. Then shelving, of course, artwork throughout the house. Centerpieces like this watch or a clock. It's a clock. And then gold is kind of the dominating color, gold and wood. And you see, I'm talking very fast because there's literally so much to say. It is the most incredible, unbelievable apartment that we've ever filmed. So this now leads you into the main living and dining area. Some of you may know what Vision City apartments normally look like. Very, very different to this. The most prominent feature, well, actually they're all very prominent features, but one of the most prominent features is this feature wall made out of wood, different panels, different pitches, so it's not just flat, it has this nice texture. A feature a clock, a feature artwork, a feature everything is feature. This phone actually works. You can call within the development here. Incredible. The largest TV I have ever seen in a Vision City apartment, and we've seen quite a lot of them. So here's where you can enjoy the day. And while you enjoy it, you sit on this very, very unique chairs. You know, there's fur on there, Versace, the pillows, and then on this side it's a U. Well, it's more L-shaped than U-shaped, really, but a very big couch on there. I've gotten so many information before. I'm trying to remember them all to say. These are the belt lights going throughout. The feature, the artwork from that side is picked up here, and it just continues. Behind this little cover here is a smart air conditioning system. So nobody wants to have a white box in the room, so they've decided to cover it. So let's tuck it. It's not so hot today, we don't need it. All with this curvatures. And the wooden theme continues on the balcony. So, that was very nice birds here in Kigali. In this accent kind of privacy shield, there is another kind of light. It's a bit too bright today because, as you know, Kigali's weather is beautiful, but you can't see them. So other than that, on this side, it's by the standards of this apartment a very normal balcony. No other very smart features, at least that I remember, except for a camera out there. So before we go back inside, if you enjoyed this video so far, if you're excited about what's to come, look at all our other videos as well. Please like this video, ask a comment. We read every single one of them. So write it. Do you like this apartment? Yes. Put down why if you don't. Also explain that to us. And of course, subscribe to our channel for much more. And now we'll go inside. And by the way, if you're looking for real estate in Rwanda, Vibe Real Estate is your go-to place. So come and pay our website a visit. And now come inside. Now, back inside, as I mentioned, this house is fully automated. And you can even control everything by voice. So watch this. Alexa, turn on dining main light.
Okay.
Here we go. I didn't push a single button. You know, you keep your fingers clean, nothing to touch. Now you may think, okay, switching on lights by voice, okay, that's cool. But now there's some real supervillain stuff here. Look at this. Alexa, open dining day curtain. No, Look at this. The curtains open fully automatically. It's insane. Of course, they also close fully automatically, and you have the night curtains, which you can also do that. And by the way, you can do that in every single room. Insane, absolutely. It's just mind-boggling what's happening in here. Quick thing about the dining table, this is not automated. You still have to manually eat your hands, use knife and fork or your fingers, whatever you prefer, and eat from that. It seats 6 very comfortably. It's a very big dining table. Now for the food, for that, you have the kitchen. And this kitchen also has very limited resemblance only of the standard Vision City 4-bedroom kitchens. Firstly, it's completely cladded in wood. You have the accent wall from the living room picked up. You have all the carvings here. You have a lion carved on this side. You have an eagle carved on the extraction fan. And of course, as you would expect, it is automated as well. So we can use the smart voice system or the panel here to switch on off the microwave. You can switch on and off the fridge. You can basically control the entire kitchen. Now, here you have a very classic coffee maker. You have plenty of storage in here. You have a barbecue tucked away in here, which you should probably put out on the balcony when you're using it. On this side, nifty feature is a smart water heater. So you can heat your tea to just the right temperature for your liking. Very incredible. I know one person who would really appreciate that. But yeah, a lot of different features. It's probably the most sophisticated way how you can heat water. Now, a feature that is actually not yet super standard in Rwanda, but it's coming more and more, is a dishwasher. So, also smart. You just put it in, it comes out dirty, and it comes out clean. An analog, the one of the very few analog things here. Toaster, rice cooker here. Then of course you have the stove with light that really makes these copper pots look extremely cool. Yeah, I mean there's so many things in this kitchen alone. We could probably do a separate video about this kitchen. For example, this the wine rack here. But we need to move on and go to the rooms. So the 3 bedrooms, you get to them, for you familiar with Vision City. This is probably the only thing that was not changed is the floor plan. Everything else kind of has changed from the stock product. So the belt lights continue here with the wooden feature, again hand carved. Green belt light here, orange or red, I think, on this side. Blue here, then you have blue and green and orange lights. You have the strip lights on the bottom. So lights for days. There's so many lights. And it's in a way complemented by these artworks on the side. Green and gold, good combination. It really creates this masterpiece of this apartment. You have the flower pots here. Every little detail is thought through. You have a little exposition on the sides. Continue, we'll see that. And now bedroom number 1. Again, has all the lights, belt lights, and so on and so forth. Now, I can step on the carpet with my shoes on because I still have this ultra cool plastic sheets under my shoes. Really convenient, actually. I'm going to get one from my house. Now, bedroom number 1, wallpaper. The curtains, again, you can open, close, and open them by voice. You've seen it now. We're not going to do it again. Queen size bed. There's a TV. There's features everywhere. The lion from the kitchen is picked up right here. There's a lion. There's a butterfly. There is a pigeon. Another lion. So there's so many features. You can walk through this for days and days and discover something new. So room number 2, right over here. Pretty similar to the other one, so I don't want to get into too much details because we have the master bedroom coming, or main bedroom, that has so many features. The one thing that's unique in each room is the ceiling. So it's always a different design. This one has a slight resemblance on the side of the Wi-Fi symbol. But other than that, you have the same wallpaper and curtains, of course, everything smart home. Now, room number 3, and actually I made a mistake. I just realized it's a 4-bedroom apartment, not a 3-bedroom apartment. And for people like me who forget how many rooms there are, there's actually these very nifty signs above the door that tells you which room that is. So that makes my job a lot easier when I walk through this. Ooh, there happens to be a phone. And as I mentioned earlier, this whole house can be controlled by phone as well. So this is, as you can tell, room number 3, right next to the guitar. Easy to remember. Now here you have the app. So what I'll do is, let's switch on room 3 main light. Let's switch on. Okay, let's go in. And you'll see the other things. Room 3, slightly different color scheme. You have the same pattern of wallpaper, just in red. Now I'll press room 3 spotlight, and magically the spotlights turn on. Really impressive. Off, strip light, yeah, is also turned on. Just incredible. You have the Google Home panel on the side, so you can also do it by voice and close the curtains, as we mentioned all of this. So I think other than that, well, you have a TV, different ceiling again. It's just incredible what this house has. Oh, I forgot one cool feature. It has a robot that cleans your house for you. So this little thing drives around and is a vacuum cleaner. Really, really cool. It does it all by yourself. No need to clean. So these rooms share this bathroom. I'll not go into very much detail on this because the main bedroom is what we're entering now. And that, see, all electric. I don't know if you heard, all automated. The shower started talking to me. And we'll talk back to the shower in this room. Now, after this room, we still have the gym, so stay tuned. I know it's a lot of content that we're covering. But welcome to the main primary bedroom. Different design again on the ceiling. You have the same feature wall as in the living room. You have a king-size bed. You have a private balcony on the side with Kigali's incredible views. Oh, now I'm stepping on the plastic. Let me just fix this down. The panel for full automation, and it's again locked separately. So you can open it with a card, fingerprint, face, everything, that every possible way you want to close this. And on the inside, you actually have a screen, so you can see who's on the outside. In here, there's a safe. Big TV on the side, fan, really fancy fan. And now, more remote controls. Lights on, mirror light on, everything on. Toilet, like the other one, switch it open for me, invites me to sit down basically. It's heated again. And this, now, if you come inside, you'll see that this is a radio controlled shower. And it's so much more than just a shower. It has, let me just switch it on, lights. Here we go, lights are on. You can have the radio switched on, different volumes. On this button, you switch on the steam. What else? You can change the temperature, timer, fan. Absolutely incredible. It has a jacuzzi function. It's a steam room as well. It has a rainfall shower. It has a handheld shower. It has basically everything that you can possibly request from a shower, and all of this controlled by radio, by thingy. More lights, strip lights. And now follow me for the grand finale as we go into the gym. I would argue it's Kigali's only apartment with a fully private gym. So we go through this corridor, back into the main area, and through past the dining room where you put on all the weight, basically, that you then need to lose. And the place to lose is behind here. So you can see small kitchen. Well, it says small kitchen because there's another small kitchen behind here. Let me turn on the lights for you. Here. There's a very small kitchen here, just basically to put dirty dishes. There's a wine fridge, a shoe cabinet, which is actually really cool because you can put a lot of shoes in here. You can put the shoes in, and then you can, it says small kitchen for a reason. Then you can turn it around and have more shoes on this side. Pretty cool, I think. All right, but let's continue to what it says, the gym. Karibu, karibu. We have spotlights, we have the main lights, we have the mirror lights. Everything is on, and of course a fan. And this really is a full-blown home kitchen. So you have a treadmill, you have free weights, you have a bike, you have the mirror to admire your own beauty once you've worked out, and then you have this, I don't even know the name for it. It literally looks like you can do any possible way of workout with this particular thing. There's a punching bag, there's tennis rackets on the wall, there's basketballs, and yeah, what did I forget? Of course, the soundproof doors, because we're quite high up, so you have people living below, and you don't want, drop weights or something and make them feel disturbed by that. But it's really nice. I mean, it's a relatively small space, of course, for a gym, but it has everything that you need. And it even has a bathroom that is fully here. So this is, as I said, I think one of the most incredible, unbelievable apartments that we have ever filmed, for sure. It's very different to everything else that we've done. I think it's unique in its way. It's unique in Rwanda, it's unique in East Africa, and it just shows you with creativity how you can change up places, because Vision City apartments do not look like this typically. So the smart thing makes it ultra luxurious. If you're interested learning more about this apartment, reach out to us. Everything as usual in the description. And we really hope that you enjoyed the tour of this luxury, unbelievable, incredible apartment in Rwanda.